Hello and welcome once again to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. As you can see, the garage is empty, except for my current trophy car. And it is time to go to the junkyard once again and try to find something new and exciting. Eagle-eyed viewers may note that there were a pair of Mercedes AMG cars here. It was a mod Mercedes AMG something, I forget what it was called. I had two of them, and I decided to go ahead and do them on my own, just to get them out of here. I didn't find them particularly exciting to do. They did sell for $176,000 each, so it was worth the time to do them rather than just junk them and get them out of here. But maybe someday if I find another one I'll do a video on one, but I didn't find them particularly inspiring to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and bounce to the junkyard and see if we can find something interesting. Okay, here we are. This looks like a Salem Spectre fastback. Yeah. I haven't done one of these for the video series. It might be worth doing. What is this? Is this another LX550? Yep, the LX550S, the V8. It's a good car to do for the money, but I won't do another video on it. It's an RX-7. But this one is set up with the race JDM spec. It looks pretty cheesy. And a police car. Nissan Skyline GTR Police. Now let's see what else is here. I did rebuild the Nissan Skyline. That's actually one of the first mods I downloaded when I first got the game. And I have a Skyline in my private collection. This is, I think, the Delta 88. Yeah. This is a mod that I don't think I've actually done. It might be worth doing. I downloaded this mod, but I've never actually done it. Good lord. What is this? Bolt Cape. This is one of the generic in-game cars. Oh, there's a Porsche. Oh, is this another 911 4S? It is. You know what? I'm buying it. I did an episode with one of these already, so I'm not going to do another one, but I'm going to buy this car and I'm going to fix it up and I'm going to sell it for the money. What else is here? You know, I'm kind of intrigued by this Delta 88. I'm going to do this car. Wait. Okay, let's go back now. Okay, we're back. Let's go ahead and sling this thing over to lifter C. Yeah. And let's move my other equipment to A. So I've never actually worked, like I said, I've never actually worked on this car before. So I am not sure what kind of body parts it has in the store. So there's no front fenders. It looks like there's a front end and a hood, door, glass. I bet there's a... It's got there, but it looks like it's not a... It's like a part of the model. Good lord. There's a sawed-off shotgun and a chainsaw in the trunk. Oh my god. I don't even know what that's... I mean, that must be a reference to something. I don't know what, but it must be a reference to something. Let's see what kind of seats it had. Earthquake leather 2 bench. Steering wheel Bowen. Earthquake leather 2. This one. That's gonna look dumb if it has like the shoulder belts. I wonder. Maybe it'll look like it makes more sense when the body parts are on. What is this car again? The Classic? I don't know if it needs like door C or bumper B or anything like that. It doesn't say, it doesn't call for any of those. So I guess I'll just buy I'll just buy the generic ones. I bet it takes 2 plates. Yeah, let's just buy 2. If nothing else, I do have another car to rebuild that I can use the other plate on. It does have a front plate. I never know which cars have a front plate or not. Some of them do and some of them don't. Oh, there's a door I didn't take off. Okay, body condition 100%, good. This thing is a boat, man. Look at how big it is. My God. Expect to see F-18s landing on the hood. Oh, you know what? As I look at this from the rear, as I look at this from underneath, that's a book, and it's the Book of the Dead from the Evil Dead. So this is like somehow an Evil Dead reference. I don't get it, but somehow this is an Evil Dead reference. Let's see, so I need 2 middle mufflers, 2 rear mufflers. And what pipe was that? A V8B? No. So it's going to be a normal pipe. Okay, let's paint this thing and see what it looks like. This lemon yellow is not even really lemon yellow, it's kind of a faded yellow. It's not really very attractive, but I'm not going to keep the car, so I don't really care what color it is. It's still a great big boat, though, my God. Maybe I should paint it Battleship Gray. I do like how quick and easy the leaf spring rear end stuff comes out. It's really quick to take apart and reassemble. I forgot to take out the... I always like to take out the gearbox and the clutch stuff at this point too. Putting performance parts in this car almost seems like a waste. I'm going to do it anyway because it's what I do. But I can't believe we're going to get a whole lot of performance out of this thing. What else do I need to get rid of? The brakes. Okay, and the shock absorber B. I think I may just go ahead and flush all the leaf spring parts too. The drive axle is 38%. We'll probably be able to repair it. What else? The wheel hubs, the drive axles. Okay, let's see if we can repair these. Yeah, not too bad. Didn't get to repair the gearbox, unfortunately. Though I think... Hey, I finally get to use this thing that I've had in my inventory for ages. Bummer, though. I always try to repair the gearboxes because they're worth like $750, 900, depending on which one it is. Anywhere from $750 to $900. It's worth doing. Okay, we have to pick another wheel because this wheel is ugly. That's not what I meant to do. Here we go. There's a retro one that I think is appropriate. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a classic. No. Alright. There's one that's kind of... There's one that's kind of, I keep wanting to say generic. I don't know another way to describe it. I don't want to put anything really wacky on this car. There's rim 35. That's like a generic steel rim that you would see on pretty much any car. Where is basic? No. Rim cape might not be too bad. There, that's the one I was looking for right there. I think that will actually look pretty decent. I hope. And what size tires were these? 215, 80-15. And they were, I think, this one. Yeah, it was this one. Huh, rims DLC. Good God, that's a lot of rubber on that thing. Okay, once this wheel gets balanced, we can put them on, get the rear end reassembled real quick, then we'll take the front end apart. Yeah, I think that looks much nicer than the rim that was on it before. Yeah, I like that much better. It still looks, I mean, it has a little bit of pizzazz to it, but it doesn't look out of place on the car. Is there no crossmember in here? There isn't. So it's just the double wishbone suspension, there's no crossmember. Okay, now we can start buying the other things we need. Only 8 bushings, since there's no crossmember, which I keep saying, but yeah, that would be 12 bushings otherwise. I paid attention, so I know it's sway bar B. I'm gonna need to flush all the hubs too. Yeah, it's like 6 hub pieces. Oh yeah, let's get rid of the brakes too. I was just going to replace them. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, the springs. Okay, there we go. And the front wheels are the same size. What were they, 215/80? other stuff. A lot of it is red. Let me just go ahead and replace these things. Okay, and I can get rid of the old rims now. Let's make a stab at this just for the hell of it. And we didn't get the rack. One front axle knuckle cover. That's not bad. Okay, now we get to install everything. That's not what I wanted. It feels weird to assemble a front end with no cross member in it. It's just weird. Okay, so now the suspension and the rolling parts are completely installed. So the car is probably going to be about 50% at this point. At least on the parts condition. 46. Only up to 34 grand. I think I paid $9,000 for the car, something to that effect. I'm not sure. I should have paid more attention. Look at that, that's dumb. Oh well. We yank out what's left of this engine. Oh no. It has rocker arms and push rods. We'll still soup it up as much as we can, though. Are there no pistons in it? Well, there's some. I mean, they're all junk, but there's at least some there. Okay, let's go ahead and start buying the things that we're going to need. And I noticed that this is an OHV engine, so I didn't notice. I mean, I didn't check when it was on the stand. It might actually be one that takes the V8 OHV oil filter, which is different, since like all the V8s I've done lately have been just regular V8. I bet this engine takes what's the word I want? I bet it needs an ignition coil and all that stuff. Engine head V8 OHV, camshaft V8 OHV. And there's the engine head. So we can flush this piece and this piece. Gonna need to buy 16 rocker arms and push rods. Cam gear V8 OHV. Okay, let's cross our fingers and see if we can repair the crankshaft and the engine block. Maybe. Yep, got them both back. So let's start assembling this. I haven't done one of these engines in a while, so I know that there's a lot of stuff I don't remember. There's the coil right there. Yep, V8 OHV. And there's the ignition distributor. What is this, timing chain OHV? I love building these ones where the clutch clips through the plate on the engine stand. That still amuses me. Almost forgot to get the alternator and the power steering pump, and I still haven't bought the oil filter. And I think it's actually this oil pan. I didn't get the timing cover. And that should be this one. Crank gear, crank pulley V8. Probably a water pump. I don't think there's a water pump V8. Yes, there is. Water pump V8 OHV. And is there a pulley for the V8 OHV, or is it just... This doesn't have a supercharger, so it's got to be just this one. I'm sure I'm going to need rollers too. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's start slapping stuff into this thing. Oh, there's going to be a fan. Probably radiator fan B. Which belt is that? Serpentine belt B V8 OHV? There is the serpentine belt A. There it is. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. Good thing I didn't buy radiator fan B. I love how you can, like, finish the whole front of the engine before you do anything else. I didn't buy caps, did I? Nope. Or crankshaft caps. And crankshaft caps and rod caps are usually the first things I think about, too. Okay, now we can turn it over, put the heads on. I'm going to need an intake manifold also. And exhaust manifold for that matter. Intake manifold 1 carb, exhaust manifold V8 OHV. There it is. Oh, bummer. They don't have a performance intake manifold. I think I might even have the wiring harness for this. So I bought a V8 wiring harness a while ago and I didn't need it. Which carb is that? The 4-barrel? Yep, I did have the wires for it. At least they're shiny. Man, but it's a bummer that the intake manifold's not shiny. Okay, well I've kind of been putting this off, but I'm going to do the push rods and the rocker arms, so this is going to be a little bit tedious. Feel free to fast forward if you like. Okay, let's go ahead and buy the head covers too. I think once the other side is done with the push rods and the rocker arms and the head cover is installed, I think the engine will be done. Okay, I think that's it. I don't see anything missing. Let's go ahead and take it off and then install it. That wasn't really where I meant to put that, but it's fine. I need to buy a starter also. I haven't bought a starter yet. So all I need is the transmission, the starter, and the drive shaft, and this thing is done. Yep, and there she is, 100% across the board. So I'm not expecting a whole lot, but let's send it to the dyno, just for the sake of argument, and see what it's capable of doing. So from 291 to 520. That's not bad at all, really, for this car. It has a lot of grunt to it now. So we'll take it out and drive it. Yeah, I do think those rims look a lot better than the ones that were on it before. A little touch of chrome in the middle there makes it look nicer. I mean, they're still a generic kind of wheel, like a stock wheel, but the chrome at the hub is nice. Okay, we're back, and we're here at the speed track. I don't like the way those hangs down so far either. Didn't really notice that in the garage, but the pipes really hang down a long way below the body. And this yellow is kind of metallic. It's like a metallic canary. I don't know if that's even a thing. Well, this is a barge. I can't imagine it's going to go really fast, but let's see if it'll at least track in a straight line. Looks like it's drifting a tiny bit to the left. Straighten it out a little bit. Now we're drifting back to the right. Trying to not get too much oscillation going. Still, oh, there we go. I think I might have it straight. No, it's still drifting. 150 miles an hour though. 152, 53, 54. That's not too shabby for this car. 154 miles an hour. If I fooled with the gearing, I could probably get it going even faster. Okay, we're back. The car is 100% done. The value is 60,000 plus 12,000, so 72,000 and change. It's got 440,000 miles. I'm sorry, 140,000 miles on it. I mean, I knew it wouldn't be super valuable. It's still kind of disappointing to spend that kind of time on it. I wonder though if I should put a note in the sale thing to tell everybody that hey, there's a sawed-off shotgun, a chainsaw, and the Book of the Dead in the trunk. Whoops. That just creeps me out. I'm glad to get this thing out of here. Alright, gonna go ahead and sell it. And here it goes. Goodbye. $72,000. And that brings this episode to a close. Hopefully whoever buys that car won't end up in a cabin in the woods being chased by demons or something. So, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you again for the next Junkyard pickup. And on that note, bye for now.